You need to understand that not everyone is a loner like you or me. If you're a loner and you have formed connections with people at some point, and maybe they broke it off or you just kind of distanced apart, you and myself especially need to realize that a lot of people in this world are not loners. They don't spend time alone with themselves very much. A lot of people run away from opportunities to be alone with themselves because it can be scary. You know, I definitely understand what it's like to have a mind that likes to torture you sometimes. But what I've really realized very recently, actually, even though it's so obvious, is that the people that I forged friendships with in the past that have chosen to no longer be in my life, I feel like it's better for me to believe that the friendship didn't matter that much to them because they weren't a loner like me. And what I mean by this is, when you have so many other people at your disposal, or at least multiple friends to choose from rather than just one or none, is that there's a higher likelihood that that person that has a lot of options socially is not going to appreciate every social opportunity the way that you or I would, you know? And it's kind of this cruel thing because I've wanted to find other girls like me, like other women like me. I'm 25, so I don't know. Do I say I'm a woman, I guess? But I've wanted to find other chicks out there like me that are loners, or at least like loner-ish, like we don't fit in that much with other people. But we find each other and then we forge a friendship and we bond. And, you know, I've wanted for so long to befriend a girl that's like me. And I feel like I've come to the conclusion that there is a possibility that I could form that friendship someday. But girls like me don't really like to go outside. Like, they don't like to leave the house. We're inside on the internet or creating art. Like with me, I write poetry and I'm currently writing a novel. That's how I make my art. That's the thing, like the world just isn't built for introverts. It's made for extroverts to thrive. It's just so much harder to find your kind of people when there's really not that many people out there like you. Like my personality type, for instance, I'm an INTP, and for a female, that's very rare. So I'm not probably likely to find a girl like me. And even if there is a girl like me out there, who's to say we would ever talk to each other, you know? It really dawned on me that, yeah, that's probably why a lot of my friendships have, to simplify things, it's probably why a lot of my friendships have dissolved, because it's easier to throw people away when you have a lot of people. And the thing with Gen Z friendships, I mean, they're too difficult, man. Man, they are too difficult. It's too much. Gen Z offers like no forgiveness. It's pretty rare to find someone that wants to forgive you as a Gen Zer. If you have a different opinion than them, like, you are not worthy of my time and you're out of my life. If there's an argument of any kind, you are not worthy of being in my life, you're out. There's this sort of no mercy in the social arena, so to speak, if you're like me and you have struggled for a long time socially to try to fit in. And, you know, I tried to fit in. I tried. Man, I lost a bunch of weight my senior year of high school. I had been going to a private religious school, and I just refused to go back because I was being treated so horribly at school, being called stupid all the time, being mocked for being depressed, even though I didn't talk to people. I didn't confide in them. It was like they could just smell my weakness on me, smell my sadness on me. And it was very funny for a lot of people to point that out. You're different, you're weird, you're other, so I'm going to shame you for it. Instead of maybe just being kind enough to actually ignore me. But I finished high school out online, which was super easy. So I graduated high school and I lost a ton of weight, let me tell you. I went from totally binge eating to basically developing anorexia. But the thing is, no one would look at my pictures from then when I was like in my skinny era and be like, oh yeah, she was anorexic. They'd be like, no, she's just healthy there, you know? I'm basically just saying I went from one eating extreme to another of like strict calorie counting and being obsessed with my looks. I thought, oh, I'm skinnier now, so my, you know, I'm not the thinnest now, but at the time it was like my face is, oh, it's chiseled and my face looks more beautiful than ever now that I'm thin, and my body, I like my body for the most part. And so I tried to be this girl to like show it off, and oh, you know, if I couldn't win people over before, now I'm going to win them over because I'm good looking. And because I'm good looking or better looking now, skinnier now, people are gonna like me. I'm gonna fit in at least a bit more, right? No. Like, no. I got to college, went to another state, and no, it just didn't work out. Like, I tried to fit in, but I've always stood out like a sore thumb. I can't fit in with the crowd. I mean, this is why with my YouTube channel, this main one, Recovering Hedonist, I can't even fit myself into one genre of videos, like one topic. That's why I have my 3 main playlists: K-pop videos, Christian videos, and then a video like this, a digital diary. I've never been able to just fit into one mold. I never fit into one clique. I was a loner. I ate alone at lunch. Some of us are just meant to stand out, and this is painful to admit, but honestly, some of us are probably meant to live more lonely lives, especially if you're of the Christian faith. That's not my main, you know, topic in this type of video, but I will sprinkle it in a little bit there. Some of us are just probably gonna be pretty lonely in life, okay? It is better, trust me, especially if you're like a teenager watching this, it is better to be alone with yourself and not be around fake people than to be around those people that treat you bad or don't really have your best interest, just so you're not physically alone, because you're going to be emotionally alone. A lot of people in this world don't have your back, and if high school and college didn't work out for you, like, you just might be like me and you just don't easily fit in, okay? And it's a hard thing to bear, but some of us just aren't meant to fit into one box. So, yeah. Maybe that's why people haven't appreciated you in the past, or me. It's easier to throw away people and throw away friendships when you have so many at your disposal. You and me, we don't have that. We're loners. So we really value the people that have come into our lives. And I know, at least for me, as I close out this video, I think I will miss the people that abandoned me forever. And that's just something I have to live with. But life goes on. Thank you for watching another Recovering Hedonist video. Bye for now.